How much support do you find yourself having against these lawyers?
That's an excellent question. And I want you to keep putting me these questions because, in a way, they're illuminating, they're enlightening for a general audience. The other side, the I don't want to call it pro-Palestinian side. I prefer the pro-truth and the pro-justice side. Um, they put in a lot, but I have to say, speaking honestly, I have to say the other side, the quality is uneven because a lot of them are not the top lawyers. A top lawyer doesn't mean you're an honest lawyer. It just, it means you know how to play the game.
Yeah.
And the other side, they have a lot of top people because there are people in this world who just do not like what Israel is getting away with. They have tired of it, they have wearied of it, and they have some kind of moral conscience that tells them, you know what, it's time to put a stop to this. There's a phalanx of lawyers around the world, the top, who are defending the cause of truth and justice.
But besides that, Professor, if I can just ask you about the contents or the main arguments these lawyers are using to justify the crimes of Israel, how can we summarize these arguments to the audience, and what are the refutations for them?
Another excellent question. For a change, a person asking me substantial questions, very unusual. So I'm grateful for that because, when you work so hard on this stuff and then people start asking you mindless questions, it's like, what's the point here? There are two issues, in my opinion, which the Israeli side are making. 2 points they're making. Point number one is very technical. I'll try to summarize it as succinctly and simply as possible. The International Criminal Court gains its jurisdiction over cases when you join the court. Yeah. You have to join the court in order for the court to have jurisdiction. Basically, the essence is a state says, we will delegate to you responsibility for adjudicating cases having to do with war crimes, crimes against humanity, genocide, aggression. We'll give you responsibility. But a state has to, the technical term is it has to access the court, which just means it has to join the court.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they don't have jurisdiction. So the big point of contention right now as we speak, and it will be decided within the next few weeks, is Israel's side is saying Palestine is not a state. It can't join the court or access the court because Palestine is not a state. Mm-hmm. So that's a huge point of contention. My friend, you might be the chief researcher of this program, but you do not want to engage in a mental activity